who hasn't been furloughed yet. And this statement is read by our volunteer, Ed Fenlon.
Hi everyone, thanks for coming out. Can you hear me? I'm reading this on behalf of someone who wished to remain anonymous. I've been a Lancaster resident since 2016, and I've been working in HR at a federal agency since 2022. Government work is great, honest work. Several members of my family have built their careers and raised families in civil service. But landing a federal job is incredibly difficult. It's a highly coveted position because it affords security, living salaries, promotion potential, and benefits that are very rare in the private sector. When I received my job offer in 2022, it was a major pay cut for me. But I jumped at the chance to begin my career in civil service so I could have the much needed stability while I started my family later that year. I have worked so incredibly hard for this job, knowing the importance of my oath of office to hold service to the public in the highest regard and to earn the privileges that it affords me. I love my job, the people I've met through it, and being able to positively change so many people's lives these past few years. I plan to spend the next 30 years working here and supporting my agency's mission until I could retire. As I often tell applicants at recruiting events, it is the best job I've ever had. Everything changed on January 20th. We knew changes were on the horizon, but no one was prepared for the attacks and purges against regular civil service employees across the country. We have been broadly demeaned as lazy parasites, characterized as taking advantage of our work flexibilities and not wanting to work, and accused of wasting and abusing valuable tax dollars. We have yet to see actual evidence of this fraud, waste, and abuse.
Because it doesn't exist!
In February, I had to say goodbye to two of my coworkers who were fired for no fault of their own, but having the probationary period marker on their record. They were quality workers with no record of misconduct or poor performance, one a veteran and one a mother. They were just two out of several thousand agency employees who were fired that day, hundreds of which reported to the Philadelphia alone. Many of these fired employees were veterans, people with disabilities, or people caring for dependents. Some were career employees with years of service who had just switched agencies. No one deserved to be unceremoniously tossed out of their dream job or longtime career.
That's right.
Further workforce reductions have been ordered to be enacted by summer. Meanwhile, we are scrambling to comply with return to in-person work orders, with parents and caregivers rearranging their lives to find child and dependent care in the days they have been given before they must report back to the office 5 days per week, after many years of adapting our work environment to part-time or majorly remote work. Many of us parents are wondering where the money will come from to pay for increased child care while we're at the office. Everyone is wondering if there'll be enough space for all federal employees when DOJ begins cutting leases on government offices, or will we be forced to cram together at the same desks and conference rooms until enough people quit or retire to make room? For me, the impact has been many sleepless nights, stress, uncertainty, and the constant fear of being deprived of my livelihood. Every day I dread logging on into work to see another threatening after-hours email from DOJ trying to intimidate or demean us out of our jobs. I am afraid to commit to buying a second car to accommodate the commutes for two full-time parents in case I lose my job and can't afford to pay it off. I am afraid to spend money at all, knowing that the threat of a government shutdown looms on March 14th. This was written before that, which means I could miss a paycheck and be unable to pay my bills. I wonder if I will still have the career I worked so hard for by this summer, or whether I'll be filing for unemployment like many others. Being 13 weeks pregnant and chasing a 2-year-old toddler, I wonder if my family will have health care by the time our new baby arrives in September. Even now, I know that I know others who have already been furloughed or fired have it much worse. They have had the rug pulled out from under them by our leaders. These are Trump's policies in action.
Yes, they are!
Upending our lives and creating an atmosphere of hostility and fear Yet it seems that no one in Congress cares to protect our country's 2 million federal employees who are living, breathing, voting, tax-paying American citizens like everyone else.
Smucker doesn't care.
I have called and emailed my representatives to no response. Where are our representatives? Where's Lloyd? Where's Lloyd, and why are they not standing up for us? Who do they serve if not the public? Thank you.
Thank you, Ed, and thank you to that brave employee that submitted that statement. Next, I'd like to welcome Ann Guerin,